Hi students, right? Long division. Long division for the right grade 5 Excel students. So right here also right I have seen lot of students get struggle to calculate long division, but it's quite simple, right? Listen carefully, students, right? First method, right? See the first question, let's analyze carefully. 32,460 divided by 2. First of all, what you have to write the number, right? Write the given number and write the long division, right? You have to write like this. Then what is the next step? You have to think right one by one, student, right? That is the first step. Don't write, take it as right whole number, right? And analyze, right? Concentrate one by one. Let's concentrate number 3. You may answer right for 3, there are no 2's, no. But you know, and if you analyze carefully, right, 2's multiplication, 2 times 1, 2. 2 times 2 is 4. The 3 is in between 2 and 4. 3. Always you have to get the smaller numbers, right? In order to get right 2, what is the number I have write it here? So I have write 1 here. Is it clear now? So what is the step? Right, again think carefully. 3. Sometimes you may ask, right, you may think, so right, there are no 2's for 3 now. Right? If it's not, if the 3 cannot be divided by 2 precisely, if it's not divisible by 2, what you have to do is analyze, right? You should students, right? The one thing I should tell you, what is that? You should know the multiplication table well. Without multiplication table, you can't do the long division very fast and precisely. Right? Therefore, what is the first step? The first step is if there's no 2's for 3, what you have to do? Check 3 is in between 2 and 4. You know the 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4. 3 is in between. Always get the lower value. The lower number is 2. The 2, how many 2's are there? 1. Therefore, I have write 1 here. Then what is the next step? You have to multiply these 2. 2 into 1, 2. Then what is the next step? You have to always subtract 2 from 3. 3 minus 2 is 1. Now take the next number over here. It becomes 12. You know, right, for the 12, how many 2's are there? There are 6. 2 times 6 is 12. Again, right, what you have to do is you have to subtract. 2 minus 2, 0. 1 minus 1, 12 minus 12, 0. Then take the next number over here, the 4. Tell me 4's, how many 2's are there? Right, 2. 2 times 2, 4. Then you have to subtract and take the next number over here, 6. Tell me, students, right, how many 2's are there for 6? Right, you know, right, 2 times 3. The multiplication is 6. 2 times 3, 6. Subtract. Finally, you have to get the final number 2. Right, 2's, how many 2's are there? 1. 2 times 1, 2. So this is the final answer, right? Is it clear, student? Right, therefore my final answer is, right, 16,231. There's no remainder here, 0. Okay, understood. Now let's come the next one. Let's go to another question. Right, divide by 3. Students, division, right? You should write precisely, know the multiplication table well. Without knowing the multiplication table, right, you will get stuck. Therefore, as I said always, right, please try to write what you call rattle of the right multiplication table. Right, okay, let's come 3, 4, 5, 3. Divide by 3. Right, so as I said earlier, right, divide these numbers like this and focus one by one. Right, let's come to the 3. How many 3's are there? Right, 1 here. Then what is the next step? You have to multiply these two. 3 times 1, 3. Then what is the next step? You have to subtract 3 minus 3, 0. What is the next step? You have to get the next number over here, 4. Tell me 4's, how many 3's are there? Right, there's one, right? 1. 3 times 1, 3. Then subtract 1 over here. Then take the next number, 50. Tell me, right, how many 3's are there for 50? right? If you write carefully, if you memorize, okay, I know 3 times 5 is 15. Therefore, I had to write 5 over here. Am I clear? 3 times 5 15. Then you have to subtract, get the next one. Right? The final number is 3. Check how many threes are there. Right? There's 1. 3 times 1, 3. And subtract 0. Now, as you can see, right, what is the final answer? 1151, 0 remainder. Am I clear? So let's come to the last question. 3764 divided by 4. Right, divide by 4. As I said earlier, right, what is the very first step? Right, you have to divide these numbers and think and focus individually. Now there's right special, right, the nice thing happen here. Right, C3 is there, right, 4 is here. But right, there are no 4s for 3 because why? In fourth multiplication table, the starting number is 4, right? The 3 is, right? 3 is lesser than that. Therefore, you have to say, okay, there is no right, right 4s for 3. Therefore, what you have to do is then, right, think, right, these two numbers together, right? That is the right, very important point. I'm right telling again. So, what is the point? In case if there is no multiplication for that particular number, simply say, right, if that particular number is lesser than the given, right, dividing number, what you have to do is, right, take these two numbers together and check how many fours are there. Now, right, I have to consider not for the 3, I have to consider 37. 37, how many fours are there? Right, when you do the multiplication table, right, 4 times 9, right, 4 times 9 is 36. Right, 4 times 9 is 30. So I have to write 9 here. 4 times 9 is 36. What is the next step? You have to subtract, right? 37 minus, right, 7 minus 1, 1. Take this number over here. It becomes 16. Now for 16, how many fours are there? Think, students. Right, right, there are 4. 4 times 4 is 16. 0 remain. What is the next step? Take the balance one. 4. How many fours are there? Right, 1 here. 4 times 1, 4. Therefore, you can say, okay, 941, the remainder is 0. Am I clear, students?